Good morning, all of you. I'm Advocate Shahina Parveen from Delhi High Court, and today I want to discuss regarding the Advocate Protections Act. This advocate protection is very essential for the safety of the advocates everywhere, not only in the Delhi, but in the Rajasthan. This Advocate Protections Act has already been drafted, and now in the Delhi, that BCD, they have established a committee to draft the Protections Act in favor of the advocates, because advocates' life is in the risk. For their safety, for their family members, Advocate Protections Act should be established. The legislation should take the steps in favor of the Delhi advocates. So, this work will really be done by the state legislation. The former BCD chairperson Mithil sir, he is leading this committee, and that he will prepare the plan. What will be the content of that Advocate Protections Act? I'm really condemning the brutal murder of that advocate Virender ji, who was murdered at the broad daylight in the Delhi Dwarka area. It shows that there is no safety of the advocates' life and their family members, because many places these things have been happened. Many places advocates have been murdered. So really, Advocates Protections Act is a demand of our for every state, and I am requesting to the Delhi legislation, those lawyers who are practicing in the national capital, who have been registered with the body of the lawyers, they have the need of the protections. They have the need of the safety, and this safety should be provided to every lawyers, because the work of the lawyers is depending upon the hierarchy system of the judiciary. They are depending upon the police authority. They are depending upon the judiciary, judges, justices. In that case, what will be there? The hypothetical perceptions of the clients will really bring the distress for the advocates also. The advocates in the previous time, many more, they had the heart attack. Many more, they hanged themselves. Many more, they committed suicide. These all things shows that because of the pressures of the work, because of the pressures of the clients, they do like this. For all these things, there should be the Protections Act, which we have really the need to be drafted. And I am requesting to the state government, this steps for making the Advocate Protections Act is really demand of an hour for every advocates in every state. And I am expecting that through this video, the clients also will able to understand that the work which is given to the advocates are sincere, honest in doing their work, but sometimes delay of the dates, some other wrong reply, or the status reports of the police officers really brings the problems for the advocates also. Delaying of the case, sometimes the clients, they understand that the advocates, they are not deserving for this case, they have the lackness, they are not the potential full in dealing the case. So sometimes they will change also lawyer. In that case, in the judiciary, there should be the one law, given the one time wakalatnama is signed, so NOC should be given, then this case should be given to that another lawyer. Without the NOC, the other lawyers should not take the case of the particular that lawyer who is already dealing the case. So this type of the problems are there, and especially the discussions which I am doing regarding the client's mentality is right things, because sometimes the judges and all, they neglect the case. Negligence means that they don't want to decide. They scare from the higher judiciary. So they don't decide the case. When they don't decide, then the clients understand that this is the fault of the advocate, and advocate has some, that, what should I tell, that the advocate has already involved in the work of that another opposite client or the opposite lawyers. They have taken the money. So many allegations will be put. So judiciary should also understand this thing. The case should, as it is possible, the case should be decided earlier, because most of the time this thing is suffered by the advocate, and client should also understand that this case will not be decided by the advocate only. Many stages are there, and advocates, they have to go through all the stages, and after that order is given by the judge. Only advocates can try. Only advocates can show their potential. Sometimes what will be there? Everything will be completed, but clients who are in the jail, they don't have the patience to bear all these things, and that's why they start to take the wrong decisions. So many times the advocates have to suffer all these things. So this is that very good steps of the BCD of the Delhi. This Advocate Protections Act and should be established or the drafted in favor of that advocate safety and advocate family safety. And this draft, as it is possible, should take place as it is possible soon, because to see the case of the advocate Virender sir, many lawyers, especially I, also scared. While I don't take this type of the cases, this is the things. So I don't want to take the cases of the murder, I don't want to take the cases of the theft and all, because that I want to far away from the criminals. Only I take that NDPS cases, because in that I will have the terms with the police officers. Police officers will do the work legally, so there should no risk of the life. That's why I shortlisted this stream for my practicing. Today I want to disclose this. Thank you so much. And I pray to Allah that as soon as this Advocate Protection Act should be drafted to save the risk of the advocates and for the safety of their family members. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. Take care of you.